Okay, today I'm going to talk you through how to set up your LucidPress. So the first thing I want you to do is I want you to go in to your drive. Once you're in your drive, click on your new button and then you go down to more. If you go down to more, you will notice here that on the bottom you will have LucidPress. Click on LucidPress and then you'll be waiting for it to open up. Once you've opened up, you'll have different categories alongside here. I want you to choose the category magazines. Click on that. And then you're going to look through on the magazines which type of magazine you want to have. You will notice that some are premium and some are just the regular ones. If you use a premium one, you will have more options when it comes to pages, um, but the choice is yours. I will just go ahead and choose one, double click on it. It's going to be very easy to use. It's very user friendly. You'll be able to just highlight, add text. You'll be able to move text around. So the first thing you need to do is decide what your magazine title is going to be. So if I click on that, I can go ahead and highlight this and decide what I want my magazine title to be. I could say that I want it to be disasters daily. And then below that, I want to make sure that I add some body text here. And I'm just going to type in here and put the date. And the date that I want you to use into white so it shows up better. Um, the date I want you to use is the date of your disaster. So in this case, it's March of 1911. And then I'm going to want to have that larger, so you can just keep clicking it up. Then I can bring it up like this. And then once you see that it's crossed or a plus sign, you can move it up into the corner here. So I now have my date. Then you look here, you have article preview 1. You have 4 different boxes here. In time, you'll click on that and you'll put your article titles in there as well. Now as you scroll down, you will notice that there is a table of contents. Once you have your titles of your articles put in there, you're going to be just clicking on them, putting in the article title, and then moving on. The first page that you are going to be doing is your letter from the editor. So you just highlight it and click letter from the editor. I will make this larger for you so you can see this better. Double check, and you notice that I didn't put my space in there. That's going to go on your page 1. Your table of contents will not be your page number. So this is actually going to be your first page. You're going to come in here and title this letter from your editor. You'll notice that it was too large, so I'm going to need to make this smaller to fit all of this in. Okay. Then at that point in time, I'm going to be writing just a brief summary about myself. I'll start out with who I am. The second paragraph might be something about my hobbies and interests. The third paragraph would be what you've learned throughout the research process or what you've learned from your disaster. You will then go through here and you will be putting a picture of yourself in these spots. You can pull off your pictures. If you have a Facebook picture, you can pull off a Facebook picture of yourself. You could take a picture off of your webcam. The choice is yours, but add some pictures there. Please make sure your pictures are appropriate for a letter from the editor. You're not making this a hilarious picture because this is a magazine about disasters. Over here, you will notice in your table of contents, you will be adding pictures that have to do with your specific disaster. Now let's go into how we're going to add pictures. What you're going to do is you are going to go into Heartland AEA 11 website. Once you are there, you're going to go to online resources. Click on the 6 to 8. Scroll down to the AP images. Your user ID is 4617NEVM and your password is HAEA11. You log in. Once you've logged in, you're going to go under the Advanced button here. And we're not searching for text archives, we're actually searching for photos. And your keyword is your disaster title. And in this case, I'm going to be searching the Triangle Shirtwaist Factory Fire, since that's going to be the disaster that I'm doing. Then you will notice you will have all of these pictures here. At this point in time, you can decide which picture you feel would be a good one to use. And make sure your picture matches your article. So if I'm doing outcome and impact, I would probably find a memorial picture, like something remembered. However, if I'm doing damages, I would probably have the picture of all of the immigrants laying there waiting to be identified. But I'm just going to pull up one now. And with your Chromebooks, you won't be able to download it. So you can just go ahead and drag it into the LucidPress area and drag it to where you want it to go. And you'll notice here it is. And then below that, I would be typing in a caption of what it is. Triangle fire, ablaze. Okay, you're going to continue doing that with the rest of your articles as well. This article here is going to be your background article, your introduction. But you won't call it introduction. You're going to call it a different title that would capture their attention more. The second article will be cause. The third article will be damages, and your last one will be outcome and impact. From there, those are the major things that you need to have in there, along with pictures to match each one. If you would like to add other pieces to it, you may go ahead and do that as well. When you go to insert your articles, you're going to go back into your Google document and then drag your Google document in as well. So there you have it in a nutshell. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'd be happy to help you.